Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection.
Good morning, Needham High School. I'm Steve Flanagan.
And I'm Regina Jacobson, and welcome to Needham High School News.
We'll start this week off with a recap of the 16th Annual Acapella Go concert, which took place this past Saturday.
Thanks, Jacob.
Our school's National History Day competition is next Thursday, February 4th. After the judging is over, family members of all the sophomore students taking part in this year's competition are invited to view the exhibits, documentaries, websites, and plays. The open house is from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the Media Center. The Media Center is also open for guests to view the projects on Friday, February 5th until 2 p.m. The theme this year is exploration, encounter, and exchange, and we have topics that range from the Opium Wars to Boston busing. Please come and support our students and see the results of all their hard work.
Now we'll go to Zach Halpin for sports.
Sports.
Thanks, guys. Here's what happened last week in sports. The boys basketball team is 9-2 on the season. They beat Milton and Brookline last week. Check out this game winner from Alex Dorian. Looks like it's somehow going to bounce out, but somehow it goes in, a last-minute winner against Brookline. They will host Norwood and Framingham this week. The girls beat Brookline and Milton before losing to Wellesley on Sunday in a game at the TD Garden. It was a tough loss, but certainly a memorable experience for all involved. The girls hockey team is 9-1-2 after a pair of wins last week. They moved up to 6th in the latest Hockey Night in Boston poll. The boys team got their first win. Yes, a big win against the Brookline Warriors. 7-0 shutout last week as the Rockets were able to get it done. Both the boys and girls will take on Framingham this week. The boys and girls track team split against Brookline last week. They beat Braintree to end their conference seasons. At the Coaches Elite Meet on Sunday, there were some big results for both teams. For the boys, Devontae Burnett won the 55-meter dash with the best mark in Massachusetts this season at 6.58 seconds. I think he can run the 55 faster than I read that last sentence. For the girls, Margie Cullen won the 1-mile race with the second best time in the country, the best time in the state, and a school record with a 4-minute 52-second mile, which matches my half-mile time. The gymnastics team is 5-1 after splitting against Natick and Wellesley last week. The boys' swim team remains undefeated at 6-0 on the year after big wins over Newton North and Framingham. The team finishes the dual meet season with home meets against Brookline and Wellesley at 7 p.m. on Tuesday and Friday this week. And finally, the wrestling team is 6-5 and had a big win on senior night this past week against Brookline. They will take on Dedham this week. We have our player of the week, of course. This week's player from the girls hockey team is freshman Cassidy Piersack. She had a hat trick against Milton and leads the pack of freshmen that have been on a tear this season to the girls hockey team for the Rockets. That's all for sports. Be sure to check back in with us next week for more news. For NHSN Sports, I'm Zach Kaplan.
Thanks, Zach. Now we have Sarah, Emily, and Liz with another Garlic Clove segment.
Hi, my name's Emily Quark.
And I'm Liz DiLoretto, and welcome to
The Garlic Clove.
Today we hosted our annual tile guessing competition here at Needham High. We had a great turnout of students making very educated guesses on how many tiles approximately Needham High has.
Let's head to the scene.
There are 2 million tiles in the school.
3,000 million.
800 tiles in this lobby alone times 3, which would be 2,400. And then you have to get all of the... Also, what kind of tiles?
My guess is 12.
And I would guess 2,400, let's say, times... Okay. Probably somewhere around...
10,015.
So if I had to guess, it would be like 200,000 maybe. Maybe a bit more, maybe like around between 3,300. At this point, I don't know.
Congratulations to Ben Huvos, the winner of our annual Tile Challenge here at Needham High School. How does it feel?
Well, Liz, I am so excited. I'm going to do a 360.
Wow, that was quite a turn. Your prize is actually the 12 tiles we have at Needham High.
What am I going to do with all those 12 tiles?
Maybe you can retile your kitchen.
Thanks, guys.
Now we have Julia Orenstein with this week's Student of the Week.
I really like bagels. They're made in a really interesting way. Yeah, so someone makes like bagel dough, and then they have to boil the dough. And then after the dough has been boiled, they cook it in like an oven. And that's how you get bagels. My favorite class is probably AP Physics. In physics, we usually do physics, but sometimes we eat bagels, like this bagel.
Thanks, Julia. Well, that's it for this week.
See you next time on NHSN.
In general.
Good to go.
Oh, we're good? Oh, I didn't even see. Sorry. We were just having such a nice conversation. Okay. Say thanks. See, I say thanks again. I said
You wanna
thanks like
switch
but
us
no,
one,
no,
maybe?
I'm good. It's like my tagline for this week.